Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to have stage 71 of Eaglemoss's Build Your Own Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Okay, so in this one we're actually going to need the bonnet that we had all the way back in issue 1. We're actually going to have to crack that out today and start working on that. So let me show you the parts and what we're doing. So here are the parts, as you can see, get a big bit to put on the hood. So we're going to move that to the side to show you exactly what we're doing. It's been a while since we've done a Ghostbusters video, feels like a few months now. But yeah, we got a few to do, I've got 8 stages to do. So we're going to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make up this hinged part. So we're going to take these two parts here and screw them in with some BM screws. Add this part onto the end of that one. Yeah, so we're just basically making up this and putting on this spring here. I have watched a couple of videos and have seen a few people have had a nightmare with that spring. So we'll see what we do when we get to that part. And then we can go on and we can attach the actual back end of the hood onto the hood. This is the inner lining of the hood. We can put that on, add the catch, the lock mechanism, add the front part, which we haven't seen since issue 1, and then add the hinge on there, and that is what we've got to do this stage. So as you can see, that hinge might be a little tricky to do, so we'll have to wait and see what we're going to do when we get there. I do have 8 issues of the Ecto 1 here as well, so we can crack on with this for a few weeks as well. So without further ado, let's get the parts open and start building. Okay, so starting off, we are going to need these 3 parts here. We're going to be making up the actual hinge part. So we're going to need this part first. As you can see, this just has 2 raised parts on it. We're going to put a part on each side. So on this side is going to be this one. So this is going to go onto here. I'm going to do that with a BM screw. So I'm just going to get that lined up like that. Grab a BM screw and start screwing. I didn't see a spring. I haven't got a spring. Yes, I have got a spring. And they're nice and tight. It should be able to move, but able to hold its own weight, just like that. So I'm going to put this one on the opposite side, and the smaller side, we've got 2, like a longer part and a smaller part. The smaller part we want to go onto this lug here. So line that one up, grab another BM screw, and secure this one down. I've got that sort of in, so I can let go of that and tighten that one up as well. That one is a bit loose, so I'm going to try and tighten that up a bit more. Now on the end of this one, we are going to put this last cog part is going to go just on there, just like that. So let's get this on, line that up, secure that one down. More awkward to hold than anything, these, and get your screw in. There we are. So that should still all be able to turn, which it does. So now we're going to take this cog part, the smaller one, and that's going to line up with this hole on here, just like that. We can take this last part, which is going to get put on there as well, and we're going to use a QM screw to put all of them together. So the QM screw is one of the longer ones, so we're going to put that on the screw, then through there, which is probably the easiest way to do it, and then secure all of this down onto here. Line that up, and then screw that one on. So be around that. Tighten that one up. They should still all be able to move. A little stiff, so I'm just going to back that off a tad. Yeah, that's fine. Now we need to line these 2 cog parts up, just like so. And this one is going to come down and go on the opposite side here. That's also going to be secured on with a QM screw. So let's get this one in. as you can see, it's sort of like jack mechanism now. There we are, that works fully. So now it's adding the spring. You don't want to add the spring when you've got this at full extension because it's going to put too much tension on the spring. So open it up like that, as much as it will go. Gives you a smaller gap to get this spring across. It's not going to go ping across the carpet. So we've got 2 loops on here. We've got one loop on the end here, and this one's like an extended loop. So the extended loop is going to reach out to this one here. So we want to hook this over here. You can use tweezers or something if you want to. Let's get that onto there. There we are, that's that one looped over there. And now we can loop this one into the hook. Just like so. So now when we push this down, it should give us a bit of tension on there. So that is that in there. Now we can move these parts to the side. And I'm going to bring in this part here, which is for the hood. That part there. I'm going to bring in the hood, but before I do, I'm going to just show you this. This here, I'm going to use this, which is from Parkwork Upgrades, and this is going to help protect the actual bonnet as well. So if you're going to be working with painted parts, this is really good for that, because we can put our painted parts down on top of this. We can apply some pressure, and we're not going to be scared of any scratches or anything like that. This is going to help protect it. So if you want to get this for yourself, this is from Parkwork Upgrades. I will leave the link down the bottom of the screen here. You can go on and head on and get one of them for yourself. And yeah, I'll show you it in action. So let's get this in. I've got my hood. A bit dusty. It's been sat around since issue 1, this one. But yeah, we've got that part there. We're going to turn that over. And this part is just going to go on the inside of there. Just like so. Then we're going to need SM screws. Looks like 9 of them. I think this is a brand new screw. I don't think we've had this screw before. But yeah, we're going to put 9 of these in here. So we're going to have 3 at the front. So I'm going to put 1 in here. Good thing about this cushion is you don't have to worry about your parts getting scratched anymore. So you can put a bit of pressure on the screw as you're putting it in. That's the second one. And just basically, yeah, just keep going until you've got them all in. So this is number 3. And the last 3 along the bottom edge just there. So I'm going to put one in the corner here first, line that up. Secure that one down. A couple more to go. One in here, in the center. Last one now, just here. Like that. So now we're going to need this part, which is our lock mechanism. This is going to go on the front just here. That's going to be secured down in them 4 slots in the center with EP screws. We're going to need 4 of them to secure that down. Let's get the first of our 4 in. Let's start at the top. Number 1. It's nice when you get the actual parts that you started to build with, like this part, and you have to get them back out the drawer, because this has been sat in there since issue 1, which is year and a half, nearly 2 years ago now. So it's nice to get this back out. So that is that one. Now the first one I put in, I didn't want to put that in, so I'm going to take that one back out, because we are going to be putting this part on. There is like a location hole at the back as well to help you get this in. So I'm going to line that into that hole. Oh. Just like so. And then put my EP screw in. Just like that. That is our lock mechanism all on there. So now we need the front trim as well. So this is our front trim, and we're going to add this onto here. So this is just going to go down over there, just like so. And I'm going to put 3 screws in to secure that down along this way, and then 2 that way. So they're all going to be EP screws. Let's put the first one down, and then 2 more to go. I did notice when I put the SM screws in, I did actually put 2 of them in the wrong place. this one here and this one here I actually put in these two holes, which I wasn't supposed to. They're supposed to go in the outer holes, which I didn't see. But yeah, we've done that now. We've moved them out. Let's get this one in. 2 more to go in these 2 holes here. Let's get these 2 in. Number 1. And number 2. There we are. That is that all on there. So the last final thing to do is bring in our hinge, and on this side, yeah, we're going to want to put this down over here, and I'll put 2 of the flange screws in, which is RM screws, which are these ones here. I'm going to get these in first, and then I'll sort the hinge out. So let's get that lined up. This one in. The first one, second one. This might be a bit more difficult because that hinge is in the way, so I'm just going to try and move that out of the way. I'm going to go through it actually. I'm going to go through the hole. Just get that all the way down, just like that. That is our hinge on there, so that can now move in and out, just like so. So really happy with how that turned out. Had no pinging of the spring, which was really good, and yet we've got that all on there. And yeah, that is our hood part, basically now complete. I think in the next issue, which we can have a quick look at, is, as you can see, we're building the other hinge, and we actually get to attach the hood onto the actual frame. So that is it, guys. That is stage 71 all complete. Yeah, hinges is a little bit difficult. We've got another one to do in the next one as well, and then we actually attach it to where it's sat now. It's just sat on top of the Ecto one there. So yeah, we're going to be actually attaching that as well next time. So hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.